Luke, we spoke after Saturday's disappointing loss against Aldershot. You've had a few days to reflect on that. Have you learnt anything from Saturday's loss?
Learnt loads. Nothing that I'm going to obviously try and explain now. There's a lot of things that are going through my head for this year and obviously next year. Had a good chat with the players on Monday. Spoke about obviously where I see things at the start of the year to now, and not so much an ultimatum, but a few home truths. And we've had a really good week, quite bitty in terms of very competitive in the training sessions. I spoke about having a desire to train at a level, getting back to that like we were at the start of the year and middle, and probably have been just not been too full tilt because the games are coming thick and fast. But we've had a free week this week, so we've put the boys to work, and we're hoping that we see the fruits of our labour tomorrow with a positive win.
And have you learnt more on this run without getting a win than when we had the run unbeaten?
Of course, you look at yourself, you look at your players you've got. Fundamentally, I'm looking within a lot more than what I am out. What have I changed? Is there anything that I've not done that's consistent with how we were when we went on the run? Our prep, sort of our sessions. So yeah, listen, you learn loads. You learn more about other people as well. And I know and I trust in this group. I really, really do. I believe that we're not a bad team overnight. We've hit a run. Grimsby hit a run. They've come out the back of that and are starting to have a positive effect in terms of their strive for the playoffs. And we need to ensure that we do that with 9 to go. And until it's mathematically out of our hands, I've said to the group, give everything we've got, and that starts at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
Do you think the playoffs are still a realistic aim then?
Yes. It's in our hands still. It's mad that we've only got 3 points out of 24. We're obviously the worst in terms of the form guide. We got to own that. 100% got to own that. That's not saying that we're trying to shirk. We loved it when we was getting all the plaudits, and now we're getting a little bit of criticism. We got to ensure that we stay strong in house, and that's something we spoke about this week, and get on that run. Can we win tomorrow? Get a positive 3 points, and then we'll see what comes Bank Holiday Monday, but the focus is 3 points tomorrow.
And a lot of the talk last week was getting on that run, getting back to winning ways. It didn't happen. So what's changed from last week to this week? What's different in the group, and what have you changed?
No, nothing in terms of what's changed. It's the same message, same positivity. The challenge is obviously Dover, and I alluded to them that it's like having a pub brawl. You'd rather have a pub brawl with a family man, 2 kids and a beautiful wife than a man that's got nothing to lose, because I think that they fear nothing. They have nothing to lose tomorrow. They're a team that have conceded, I believe, 84 goals, scored the least amount in division with 26, I think it is. 40% of their goals come from set plays. They go to Wrexham and lose 6-5 after going 5-2 up. They're in every game that I've watched in the last 4. They have nothing to lose. I have to give credit to Hess on that, to still have a team that's fighting and still delivering on some sort of performances is a credit to Hess, the players themselves. And I've alluded to that in my match scripts and our team talks that have gone on yesterday and today. And we need to ensure that we take the game to them. We start with a tempo, we have an energy to us, and there's a focus of getting 3 points. And we understand that the opposition are not rolling over. They're not on the sun lounges on their holidays. These are lads that are trying to play for deals in the National League with clubs like ourselves. So they're going to be serving up performances to warrant people having a look at them. So it's not an easy task tomorrow. It's not an easy task, but it's one we need to win. We have to win. It's that simple. If we want to try and achieve the playoffs, we allowed ourselves a few mistakes, and them mistakes are well and truly gone. Barnet, Woking and Aldershot, you wouldn't envisage that would be the case, but it is, and we have to wipe our mouth and move on. And we're big enough, ugly enough and old enough to understand that, and we need to ensure that come 3 p.m. tomorrow, everyone is fighting for that 3 points.
And both teams are low on confidence, ourselves and Dover. What wins the game tomorrow?
Set piece. I genuinely believe set piece. For however many productivity they have in terms of their set plays. They can see a load of set plays. We're quite productive on our defending set plays, and we're probably not as productive as we should be in our offensive set plays. But I genuinely believe a set play, having bravery, not being cagey. Listen, we're ninth in the division. We're talking like we're 19th playing for our survival in the National League. There's still so many positives with this year. What we achieved in the FA Cup is the highlight for sure. But if you'd offered us this opportunity at the start of the season to be ninth with 2 games in hand, that puts us in the playoffs if we were to go on and win them with a 7-horse race for the top 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, then I would have bid it off. So the boys need to get back to being confident. I spoke about it all week. We're not a bad team overnight. We're a very good team, and when we get it right, we cause problems for any team. And this is the perfect time to go on a run. I remember when I was here as on loan from AFC Wimbledon to this club in the Ryman Premier League, and we went on a run with the last 12 games of the season, got into the playoffs, and we were the team to beat. And that's exactly what we're going to be setting our eyes on now. And that starts against Dover tomorrow. We're not foolish. I remember how Hess played, so he's not going to allow his team to roll over and die. And that's never been in Hess's body, in the way he manages, and I can imagine his message to the players. So we need to earn everything tomorrow. And that's what I said to the group. We go and earn our 3 points.
And a lot of the talk last week was you, after the game, apologising to the fans, saying you wouldn't have bought a ticket, you would have wanted a refund. Why should the fans come out tomorrow?
Because we have had a good season. We have beat St Albans, AFC Wimbledon, Bournemouth, and I know that's the cup run. We have picked up some big wins here. It's the first game we got beaten was Woking, so our home record's very productive, and we need them more than ever. I know a load of my friends and family are coming because I've been trying to get the rallying calls around my way to try and keep me in a job. But we need them more than ever. We need them here supporting us, striving on to ensure we get 3 points. And like I said, until it's over, we'll be fighting for every 3 points like we were early on and midway through this season. We need to get back on track, and that starts with a big, big win tomorrow. Regardless of the performance, I don't care if it comes off one of the boys' bums and goes into the back of the net. We need 3 points. But if we can do that with a packed out North Bank, sucking us into the ball into the net, as I say, and earning and influencing a decision from the ref, please come and support us because we desperately need you.